your sides, mister.
Hello everyone, it is Unboosted and welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach, and today we're going to be taking down Colonel Gearheart, not using any boost whatsoever. I want to hold the tradition of the last episode in which I didn't use any boost to clean up my map. I want to do the same thing for Colonel Gearheart from this point on forward, so that way I can help you save your power powder if you don't really have to use it. So for this episode we're going to be using a mixture of two attack combinations to take down this Colonel Gearheart, and I'm going to explain why I am using these attack combinations. So with that in mind, let's go ahead to Colonel Gearheart to see what our map is like today. I already spent a good amount of time to study this, and I think I have a very solid plan for this takedown. So what I'm going to be using for my first attack are the Warriors, and the reason why I want to do that is because I want to clean up this rocket launcher over here. I fear this rocket launcher is going to be getting in the way later if I want to take it down in the second attack, and also for the fact being these shock launchers are going to be reaching the dead point over here, in which I want to drop my Zookas, which is the second attack combination that I'm going to be using. Only Zookas. I want to make sure that this rocket launcher is gone. It's going to be saving me a shock. And also, if we take down this rocket launcher, I will try to redirect all of my warriors to make my way up to these shock launchers over there, and then hopefully also taking those out, saving us some more good build energy. Now here's the things that you need to be careful of, because all of these buildings that I'm about to point out are going to be hurting your Zookas like mad. First off, we have this laser beam over here. If you drop them very far to that zone, the Zookas that is, they will still kind of move in this tiny little area where the shock launcher is. That's going to be an issue because the laser beam simply just blazes right through the units, and that's going to be an issue. On top of that, we also have these flamethrowers, which will do the exact same thing as the laser beam. We also have the machine guns over here, which are also going to be doing significant damage onto the Zookas, and then these rocket launchers over there. So in essence, we need one shock over here. We need one more over here getting these machine guns. We need one more getting these flamethrowers, and one more getting the laser beam. One for the shock launchers and the rocket launcher. So that's way too many shocks. We don't got that amount of energy, so we're trying to take care of at least two locations on there, so that way we can just make our Zookas walk all the way from here to here, getting right behind it, shocking everything, going for a snipe on the Colonel Gearheart base. So with that in mind, let's go. I'm excited. I think I have a good plan. I think we can do this. So first off, let's just drop the warriors. And let's just, let's see, we're gonna drop them all here, going to that supply over there immediately. Then dropping the flare, once they all gathered around, we just lost one warrior, but that is okay. And then from here, walking all the way to the machine gun. To the rocket launcher over there. So far, it should be going pretty good. Now, if we get exposed, I think we need like 1 or 2 smacks to actually take those out. So we gotta have to react quickly again. So dropping the smokes already. Boom. Boom. So right now it's been taken down. Let's just go ahead and make our warriors walk there. I did drop another smoke just in case, because we were getting some damage. And then dropping the next 2 shocks onto the machine guns and onto the shock launcher over there. First shock launcher goes down, making our way up to the second one, dropping the medkit as well, because we're going to be needing that. Some critters in the back as well to hopefully distract everything, and we should be able to get rid of that. We actually took care of it, and then going to the other shock launcher doesn't really help out, but we took care of both targets, and did I say both? Both targets, and I'm pretty happy with that. So right now, going to be charging up all Zookas. So here we go, 1, 2, I'll just make a little jump cut. And boom, there we go. All Zookas are charged up. Now let's reevaluate by scouting the base once again to see how exactly it is that we're going to be walking. So once again, to summarize, we got a laser beam over there that's pretty dangerous. We got one flamethrower over here, just one, that is going to be causing some issues. Now I was thinking maybe I can drop a shock bomb right in between those two to also get the machine gun over here, and then hopefully also this machine gun, because we don't need to be fearing this machine gun in the back. So if we could just drop one shock bomb, getting this flamethrower and these two machine guns, that'd be perfect. But we're going to experiment with that. Then next up, the next shock is going to be the shock launch over, the rocket launch over there, and then of course the laser beam. So if we do it correct, and if we're able to get all of these 3 buildings together, we only need 3 shocks, which should be just fine. So with that in mind, I also want to show you that the only things that will really hit us right now are single target buildings. Now, in this particular case, that also means I would be able to save up some gunboat energy as in destroying these buildings over here, and then that way we can walk to the backside of the base regardless. I'm not really sure, but I think I'll just grab a couple of here, like maybe like 5 or 6 buildings, so that way we won't have that much trouble shocking everything that we're going to be shocking. So that means that let's go. I also want to get rid of all of these mines over here, dropping the artillery right in the middle over there, because they're so deadly right now. And then I think what I'll do is I'll drop all of these Zookas right here, right now. Maybe some critters to distract everything that will be hitting us pretty hard. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good thing to do, but I'm pretty sure it will help out regardless. Taking care of some of these buildings is actually a very solid strategy. Now right now we make our way up here, and I want to start to go to the back of the base. So that's what we're going to be doing. Going to be dropping the smoke. You got to be very careful here with the pathing, because if they get exposed like those in the back do, insta kill right away. Okay, making our way up there. Another smoke overlapping perfectly. I need 2 more smokes to make my way up there. Dropping the first one and then dropping the final smoke. And voila! We have arrived with 67 gunboat energy. And as you can see, they are getting exposed here, which is kind of an issue. Now, shocking this, shocking that, shocking that. We did manage to almost get every single machine gun, but we didn't do it. Okay, right now focusing onto the headquarters. And see how much damage we're going to be doing. We almost take it down halfway, and then everything reactivates again. So yeah, we still got a chance. Let's go ahead and recharge our troops. Let's quickly go over the scouting to see what our position is right now. So if we get inside of this laser beam, we're in big trouble. We want to make sure that we don't do that with these Zookas being exposed. So I think I'll just take care of some of these buildings over here. I think we should be good with that. Alright, let's go. Whew. It's pretty nerve-wracking, honestly. Okay, dropping the Zookas right now. Getting some critters in as well. And then flaring everything to the right side. And then we at least want to be getting more than 12 gunboat energy here, right? Okay, so there we go. Taking care of the boom cannon over there. And then some of these buildings as well. Very cheap buildings. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go. Moving our way onto the location we want to go. I'm making a first checkpoint here, because the Zookas are definitely going to be stopping there. And then from there we can just comfortably walk to our final location. So here we go. Dropping the smoke to overlap things. And then dropping 1 more smoke here. And then 1 more smoke at location. 73 gunboat energy. That should be plenty, but let's find out how we're gonna be doing here. So, dropping the shock bombs right now. There we go. Focusing on the headquarters. We got all machine guns right now. Very nice stuff. We even dropped some critters. Dropping a medkit again. And there we go. It goes down perfectly according to plan. I was a little bit afraid on the second attack, but considering that we had quite a few Zookas to work with and the smoking went perfectly in the second attack, we were able to take this down pretty much a breeze, as a matter of fact. So once again, an unboosted run. We're taking away 8 prototype modules, which is very exciting. And yeah, that's going to be wrapping up this episode of Colonel Gearheart. I hope you got something out of this. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on very long, but you guys really liked the way I presented yesterday's episode, in which I went very in depth and very detailed about my thought process and how I go around attacking things. So if you guys like that, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to present more episodes in this type of a perspective, because I really feel this will help out some people out there who have some troubles with Colonel Gearheart. And on that note, we're just going to wrap things up here. So once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be streaming tonight over at Twitch. Come hang out. I have some news regarding Christmas, so I hope that you guys will be there. And as always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reversal for Boom Beach. I'm gonna be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.